The steroid era brought power and joy back to baseball when it was at risk of dying from the 1994 strike. But in 2004, they started testing for these banned substances, which effectively ended the steroid era. This also brought in a new era, created in part by Bill James, and it was the sabermetric era. Analytics were at an all time high, and while they're even higher now, this was really the start of the analytical era. I'm Nick Dwyer here with the 10th inning, giving you the top 4 pitchers of the analytics era. If you like this content, please give a like and subscribe. Without further ado, the top 4 pitchers of the analytical era. Number 4 is a bit of a controversial one. It is Jacob deGrom. Pitching from 2014 to 2021, deGrom compiled a 39.7 WAR, going 77 and 53, with a 2.5 ERA in 198 games started, throwing 4 complete games, 2 of which were shutouts, 1,261 and 2/3 innings, 1,505 strikeouts, 295 walks, a 1.011 whip, a 2.64 FIP, a 157 ERA plus, a 5.1 strikeout to walk ratio, a Rookie of the Year, and 2 Cy Young awards. Maybe not thought of as the best due to his longevity, deGrom was everything great about the new analytic era of pitching. Great rate stats, but longevity and counting stats tended to be the issue. Joining the Mets in 2014, deGrom made an immediate impact with his high velo fastball and great slider changeup combo. deGrom went 9-6 with a 2.69 ERA en route to the Rookie of the Year. 14 wins came in 2015 with a 2.54 ERA, 205 strikeouts in 191 innings. Limited to 24 games in 2016, deGrom went 7-8 with a 3.04 ERA, followed by 15 wins and a 3.53 ERA in 2017. Looking like a good but not great pitcher yet, everything came together during the 2018 season, and deGrom was suddenly the best. Only going 10-9, something that would not have earned him a Cy Young that long ago, deGrom led the league with a 1.7 ERA, a 1.98 FIP, and a 218 ERA plus, to go with 269 strikeouts and a .912 whip in 217 innings. This netted him his first Cy Young, and the position player turned pitcher now looked like the best pitcher in the game. A worse ERA and similar record came in 2019, going 11-8 with a 2.43 ERA, a league best 255 strikeouts and 169 ERA plus. This went along with a .971 whip, 2.67 FIP, and a 169 ERA plus, earning him his second Cy Young award. 2020 saw only 12 games from deGrom, but he won 4, going with a 2.38 ERA in a shortened 60-game season. Good numbers, but for a short sample size, there were others that were better, but not in 2021. Only pitching in 15 games due to injury, deGrom was lights out, going 7-2 with a 1.08 ERA, 146 strikeouts, a .554 whip, a 1.24 FIP, and a 373 ERA plus in half a season. This was the season that ended the era for him, and though his counting stats were not there, when on, deGrom looked like one of the best pitchers of all time, and his 2 Cy Youngs and his 2021 season helped show that. When we look at number 3 and number 2, they were a pair of teammates at one point, but we're starting with the original teammate at number 3, Justin Verlander. Verlander pitched from 2005 to 2020 in the era, compiling a 72.3 WAR, a 226 and 129 record, a 3.33 ERA, in 454 games started, throwing complete games in 26 of them with 9 shutouts, 2,988 innings pitched, a 1.134 whip, a 3.41 FIP, a 129 ERA plus, a 3.54 strikeout to walk ratio, 2 Cy Young awards, and 1 MVP. Justin Verlander has the highest peaks and lowest valleys of any pitcher on this list. This doesn't mean he was a bad pitcher during the valleys, but they're lower than the others. Starting his career right after the steroid era ended in 2005, Verlander lost 2 games with a 7.15 ERA in a 2-game season before breaking out in 2006 with 17 wins and a 3.63 ERA, winning Rookie of the Year. 18 wins and a 3.66 ERA came in 2007 before his first bad season came in 2008, leading the lead with 17 losses, winning only 11 to go with a 4.84 ERA. Verlander then bounced back strong in 2009, leading the lead with 19 wins and 269 strikeouts while posting a 3.45 ERA. This led to a third-place Cy Young finish. 18 wins and a 3.37 ERA came in 2010, but this was just a taste of what was to come in 2011. Leading the lead with 24 wins, a 2.4 ERA, 250 strikeouts, a .920 whip, a 172 ERA+, Verlander went on to win both the Cy Youngs and MVP for the great season in the American League. 17 wins and a 2.64 ERA came in 2012 to go with a league best 239 strikeouts and 161 ERA+. Another great season before the downfall started led to a second-place Cy Young finish. 13 wins and a 3.46 ERA came in 2013, before 15 wins and a 4.54 ERA came in 2014. 5 wins and 20 starts came in 2015 after a triceps strain landed him on the DL. 2016 saw a resurgence as he won 16 games to go with a 3.04 ERA. Verlander led the lead with 254 strikeouts, and little did we know he was just getting back. 2017 saw 10 wins and a 3.82 ERA with Detroit before getting traded to the Astros, where he went 5-0 in 5 starts to go with a 1.06 ERA, to finish the year with 15 wins and a 3.36 ERA. 2018 saw prime Verlander again, winning 16 games to go with a 2.52 ERA, a league best 290 strikeouts, 7.84 strikeout to walk ratio, and a .902 whip. This led to a second-place Cy Young finish. Verlander then went on to lead the league in 2019 with 21 wins, a .803 whip, a 7.14 strikeout to walk ratio, to go with a 2.58 ERA and 300 strikeouts, winning his second Cy Young award. Verlander pitched only one more game in the era in 2020, going one game before getting injured, but when on, Verlander was great. However, his inconsistencies, while still making him one of the best, only rank him as the third best pitcher of a great era for pitchers. The number 2 pitcher was a teammate of his in Detroit. That will be Max Scherzer. Scherzer pitched from 2008 to 2021 in the era, compiling a 65.8 WAR, going 190 and 97 with a 3.16 ERA in 398 games started, throwing complete games in 12 of them. 5 of them were shutouts, with 2,536 and 2/3 innings pitched, 3,020 strikeouts, 677 walks, a 1.084 WHIP, a 3.13 FIP, a 134 ERA+, a 4.46 strikeout to walk ratio, and 3 Cy Young awards. Started his career in 2008 with the Diamondbacks, Scherzer won 0 games in his rookie season to go with a 3.05 ERA, then 9 wins with a 4.12 ERA in 2009. Joining the Tigers in 2010 and 2012 saw good seasons with 12 and 16 wins to go with a 3.5 and 3.74 ERA. Him and Verlander made the Tigers one of the best rotations in baseball, and in 2013, Scherzer showed out, leading the lead with a 21-3 record, a .970 whip, en route to his first Cy Young award. A leading 18 wins to go with a 3.15 ERA came in 2014, and this helped lead to a 5th-place finish in the Cy Young race. This was his final season in Detroit, and then he joined the Nationals as a free agent, where he'd go on to win 14 games with a 2.79 ERA, leading the lead with 4 complete games and 3 shutouts. Another 20-win season came in 2016, leading the lead with 20, 284 strikeouts, and a .968 whip, while posting an ERA of 2.96. This helped him win his second Cy Young award, one in each league. 16 wins and a 2.51 ERA came in 2017 to go with a league best 268 strikeouts and .902 whip. This helped lead to back-to-back Cy Youngs, and now he's set at 3 overall. A league best 18 wins, 2 complete games, 1 shutout, 300 strikeouts, and a .911 whip came in 2018 to go with a 2.53 ERA. Potentially 3 Cy Youngs in a row, Scherzer finished second only to deGrom. In 2019, Scherzer won only 11 games to go with a 2.92 ERA, a 2.45 FIP, and an insane 7.36 strikeout to walk ratio. Scherzer finished third in the Cy Young voting that season. In 2020, Scherzer won 5 games to go with a 3.74 ERA. In the final season of the era in 2021, Scherzer had his last great season, winning 15 games between the Nationals and Dodgers to go with a 2.46 ERA, .864 whip, and 236 strikeouts, reaching 3,000 total strikeouts. Though recognized as one of the best, Scherzer is still in fact underrated in just how good he actually was. Not having crazy peaks and valleys like Verlander, Scherzer is easily the most consistent and best right-handed pitcher of the era. However, there was one pitcher better than Scherzer, and that was lefty Clayton Kershaw at number 1. Kershaw pitched from 2008 to 2021 in the era, compiling a 69.6 WAR, going 185 and 84 with a 2.49 ERA in 376 games started, throwing complete games in 25 of them with 15 shutouts, 2,454 and two-thirds innings pitched, 2,670 strikeouts, 606 walks, a 1.004 WHIP, 2.77 FIP, a 155 ERA plus, a 4.41 strikeout to walk ratio, 3 Cy Young Awards, and 1 MVP. Clayton Kershaw is maybe best known for an odd windup leading into his delivery, but it also helped him become one of the best, and maybe sneakily one of the best of all time. Kershaw went 5-5 with a 4.26 ERA in his rookie season before starting his streak of under 3.0 ERAs, which lasted 10 seasons. Going 8-8 with a 2.79 ERA in 2009, 2010 saw 13 wins with a 2.91 ERA before greatness struck in 2011. Kershaw won a league-best 21 games to go with a 2.28 ERA, 248 strikeouts, and .977 WHIP en route to his first Cy Young Award. Kershaw had arrived, and though 2012 saw fewer wins with 14, he led the league with a 2.53 ERA, 1.023 WHIP, and a 150 ERA+. This led to a second-place Cy Young finish, but then 2013 topped both of them, winning 16 games to go with a league-best 1.83 ERA, 232 strikeouts, .915 WHIP, and a 194 ERA+. This led to his second Cy Young Award of the era. With 2013 being the best, 2014 topped them all, leading the lead going 21-3, a 1.77 ERA, 6 complete games, .857 WHIP, a 1.81 FIP, a 7.71 strikeout to walk ratio, and a 197 ERA+. This helped Kershaw win his third Cy Young in 4 years to go with his only MVP award. Kershaw was easily the top pitcher in the game, and 2015 only furthered that, winning 16 games to go with a 2.13 ERA, leading the lead with 4 complete games, 3 shutouts, 301 strikeouts, and a 1.99 FIP. Then in 2016, it looked to be his best season yet. Limited to only 21 games, he won 12 games to go with a 1.69 ERA, 3 complete games, 3 shutouts, 172 strikeouts, .725 WHIP, a 15.64 strikeout to walk ratio, and 237 ERA+. However, with missing time, this led to only a 5th place finish in the Cy Young voting. One more top 5 season came in the Cy Young voting, finishing second in 2017 after winning a league best 18 games to go with 2.31 ERA and 179 ERA+. 9 wins and a 2.73 ERA came in 2018 before the streak of 3.0s was broken in 2019, winning 16 games to go with a 3.03 ERA. Still a very good season, Kershaw went back under in 2020, winning 6 games in the shortened season to go with a 2.16 ERA. Kershaw's final season of the era was maybe his worst, winning 10 games to go with a 3.55 ERA. Still not a bad season by any means, Kershaw was one of the most consistent pitchers year in, year out, having great peaks and very minimal valleys, easily making him the best pitcher of the era and one of the best of all time. Not reaching 100 losses in almost a full era and in his career overall, Kershaw's greatness is one that will never be forgotten, ranking him number 1 on this list. So there you go. That is my top 4 pitchers of the analytic era. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Let me know down in the comment section.